Narayan. Yes, respected dear youngsters, welcome. How delightful it is that we are mastering our time by every day attending the classes regularly. We are mastering our mind, trying to master by applying it to this great study of Shastra Geetha, even though 100 ways the mind is trying to run everywhere. We are mastering our intellect also by correctly using it to understand what is right or wrong, what is true and untrue, what is binding and liberating. For that, congratulations to you and wishes prayers that you become habitually this way. The student of our Shastras, learn from them, implementing them, evolve in life. In today's 2 minutes, the common sense thought before we start our four activities is art in life of valuing what is valuable and devaluing the valueless. Okay, and thus protecting ourselves from losing something substantial, protecting ourselves from suffering unnecessarily. Anywhere, like example of parents. So they will put all restrictions. Some of them are very stern and very strong rules the parents put. They don't allow you to go out. They don't allow you to talk to anyone. Isn't it? You ask many things, they don't give. Slowly, what we do is because they are not giving all those freedoms, we develop in our heart disliking for them, or hatred for them, or even wrong opinions about them. Then slowly we start reacting, fighting with them. We start becoming disobedient. So, in this example, who is valuable? Are the parents valuable or your own freedoms and the things? In that depends how you relate and how you enjoy or suffer. Basically, when the poor parents put all those restrictions, with the best of their wisdom, they are protecting you. As long as they are sure that you are matured enough or they die, so long you are their children, you have to listen to them. Then they will come as your children, you take badla by you are putting all the restrictions on them. So for those whom their freedoms, their objects are important, valuable, not the parents, then they develop gap with the parents and they miss the love and all from the parents. Create such a chaos. But those who know, come what may, whatever rules, regulations, they put their restriction, the freedom they do. But they are my parents, first of all, after all, overall, above all. Therefore, never mind, I will submit to their disciplines rather than creating enmity with them. And those who have this maturity, for them, those restrictions alone help them in future. They will realize it. In the same way, with your teacher. Teacher is valuable or your own again indisciplines and freedoms that he is also scolding you for not doing the homework, etc. So too, the boss and company is valuable or your own mischief of wanting the freedom and being irregular to office, indisciplined in the work. In the same way, you value your life, study, career, or you value small little entertainments. So too, you value Bhagavad Gita Jnanam or only your own Ajnanam. Continue. So today's thought is value valuables and not the valueless. And thus help yourselves. If you devalue the valuables, you are not getting help from them. And in valueless things, if you value, you only suffer. So value the excessive sleep, you can't study, learn. Value studying and learning, naturally you have to devalue the extra sleep beyond 6 hours per day. 7 chalo lagao. तुम यंगस्टर्स हो तो 8 चलो, 7 to 8 मैक्स, है ना? You sleep, who says not? But then immediately after that you study. You want sleep also, you want friends also, you want your entertainments also. In that so much of chakkar, you devalue your own study, the career, your life, and all of that. Up small, such a small common sense also, if you refuse to accept being an arrogant youngster, how can I imagine that you will understand the Bhagavad Gita in that क्षेत्रम क्षेत्रज्ञम ज्ञानम ज्ञेयम, ये सब तो मेरा क्या कहते हैं ना, illusion only. You understand? On the other hand, if these basics you are understanding and growing these subtle things also, you will be able to catch. So, important thing is relations are valuable. The wife is important. Sometimes she is angry and all because of some mood which is not permanent. But she's all the time angry. Still, be she's all the time wife. No, give value. It is your prarabdha. That's it. Or the husband. In olden days, wife and husband, that relation is valued, not each one's desires or opinions. Therefore, 50 साल भी कट्टे रहते थे. अभी क्या है? Things are important than the husband or wife. Therefore, they go to court, get separated, and get hooked on to other equally stupid nonsense. इसने उसको छोड़ा, उसने उसको छोड़ा, तो ये दोनों जोड़ा, तो फिर से छोड़ेंगे ही एक दूसरे को. पागल है. It is not our Indian culture. Married is once for life. That's it. She is my wife. हमारा हस्बैंड बस जिंदगी भर, और कुछ नहीं, अगले जन्म में बस. That's it. Even if she dies, I'll be like that only. And a man dies, the wife will be remembering him. That's it. इस लाइफ में बाकी देखते हैं. Taking care of children, grandchildren, my own spirituality. Isn't it? They are a great values. आजकल के भोगी लोग जो एवरीथिंग जस्टिफाई करते हैं ना, उनको ये सटल बातें समझने का प्योरिटी नहीं है. है ना? To understand subtler things, you have to be somewhat pure. You can't be like animal and understand values. है ना? Animalistic values and tendencies those we have, the cultural, national or scriptural values can't be appealing to them. Today's generation is looking like that. Exceptions are always are there. There are some youngsters who value the values. Thus, you are making their lives beautiful and becoming custodians. So, the people and relations, our professions, our spirituality, they are valuables. Not the coming and going small little objects or situations or bitternesses or dukkha or sukha. They come and go. Like you are attending Geetha class, valuable. Someday the class will be of highest quality or values, importance, sometime depending on the topic. In the same way, I also. You are coming regularly is the value. Sometime you are, sometime you listen, don't listen. होता है वो, because you are in different moods. In the same way, I value you, your presence. That's why I welcome you every day, extend my gratitudes also and wishes also. Now let us start doing our 4 things of initial chants as well as our Taittiriya Brahmanam chant. Mhm. हम्म. कितना किया कल हम? 30 किए थे, 31 से करना है आज. हाँ. Then our Bhagavad Gita 13th chapter, the knowable to be known, Gneyam. Today also few more thoughts. Today, tomorrow it will be done. Then our last thing, Guru Ashtakam, the fourth mantra, we will see, in which also will be told if you have achieved all of these things. My question is, did you develop your devotion at the feet of the Guru? If not, all these things are of no use because they give you temporary things, temporary sukha. But when you are devoted to the feet of Guru, in other words, are obedient to the knowledge given by him, you get permanent bliss and happiness and liberation. Therefore, this achievement is more greater than these things. That is our Guru Ashtakam teaching us. These all are have to be studied 100 times. Then only the essence of what clicks to our mind. Like 7, 8 days of medicine when you take, then only the medicine will go to the root of the disease, eliminate those antibodies, whatever. Isn't it? One dose you take, it won't do the job. कभी chronic disease तो lifelong करना है. Samsara being chronic disease, studying our shastras and knowing these things and really doing sadhana is the eternal medicine. Clear? Let us start doing sankalpa. ओम शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अस्यां शुभतिथौ मम उपात्त समस्त दुर्तक्षे द्वारा श्री परमेश्वर प्रीत्यर्थम परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमातु समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्याणां ऋषीणां मुनीनां गुरूणां देवतानां प्रीति प्रसाद अनुग्रह प्राप्ति द्वारा सनातन द्वारा उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोध सिद्ध्यर्थम पुराण इतिहास उक्त भगवत भागवत ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृते सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां योगानां वेदान्तानां भक्त्यादि प्रक्रियाणां च गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्व शांति विश्व कल्याण विश्व एकता विश्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां भक्तानां शिष्याणां सेवकानां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां च पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर विजयादि सत्शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधना प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम ये युवाः अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगताः तेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये माता पितृभक्ति धर्मभक्ति सेवाभक्ति देशभक्ति गुरुभक्ति शास्त्रभक्ति आध्यात्मिक भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम शांति मंत्राणाम् उच्चारणं तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणस्य पारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता त्रयोदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणमध्ययनं गुरु अष्टकस्य पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे श्रद्धा भक्ति पुरस्सर करिष्यामहे. आदौ प्रार्थना मन्त्राः. ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. डन. ओम अथ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं प्रथम अष्टकं प्रथम प्रपाठकः 31 मंत्र आरभ्य. ओम प्राच्ये शागश्रीरगात् भद्रा भूत्वा सुवर्गं लोकमेष्यन्ति प्रजान्तु नवेत् सन्त्य इति यस्यैवमग्निराधीयते प्राच्यस्य श्रीरेति भद्रो भूत्वा सुवर्गं लोकमेति प्रजां तु न विन्दते सा ब्रवीदिडामनुं तथा वा अहं तवाग्निमादास्यामि यथा प्रजया पशुभिर्मिथुनैर्जनिष्यसे प्रत्यस्मिन् लोके स्थास्यसे अविसुवर्गं लोकं जेष्यसीति गार्हपत्यमग्र आदधात् गार्हपत्यं वा अनुप्रजाः पशवः प्रजायन्ते गार्हपत्ये नैवास्मै प्रजां पशून् प्राजनयत् अथान्वाहार्यवचनं तिर्यग्जीव वा अयं लोकः अस्मिन्नेव तेन लोके प्रत्यतिष्ठत् अथाह वनीयं तेनैव सुवर्गं लोकमभ्यजयतु यस्यैवमग्निराधीयते प्रजया पशुभिर्मिथुनैर्जायते प्रत्यस्मिन् लोके तिष्ठति अभिस्सुवर्गं लोकं जयति यस्य वा यथा देवतमग्निराधीयते आदेवताभ्यो पृष्यते पापीयान् भवति यस्य यथा देवतं न देवताभ्य आवृष्यते वसीयान् भवति भृगूणां त्वाङ्गिरसां व्रतवते व्रतेनादधामेते भृग्वङ्गिरसामादधामादध्यात् आदित्यानां त्वा देवनां प्रतपते व्रतेना दधामित्यन्यासां ब्राह्मणीनां प्रजानां वरुणस्य त्वा राज्ञो व्रतपते व्रते नाददामीति राज्ञः इन्द्रस्य त्वेन्द्रियेण व्रतपते व्रतेनादधामीति राजन्यस्य मनोस्त्वाग्रामण्यो व्रतपते व्रतेनादधामीति वैश्यस्य ऋभूणान्त्वा देवानां व्रतपते व्रतेनादधामीति रथकारस्य यथा देवतमग्निराधीयते न देवताभ्य आवृच्यते वसीयान् भवति ध्यायति वै रात्रिश्चावरुन्धे भविष्यन्तीत्यब्रवीत् जनिष्यसे जयद्वासीयान् भवति नवच ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. That should be enough today. Thank you. Now the third program of ours is Srimad Bhagavad Geetha. I am sure you are remembering. We are studying the 14th chapter or 13th. You know, today's Geetha Jayanti. Yesterday it started. I think it's continuing some places. Today also they are celebrating. Mm. Narayana. 13th chapter. Kshetra, Kshetragna Vibhaga Yoga. After very thoroughly studied what is Kshetram, what is Kshetragna, what is Jnanam. Now the nature of Gneyam is told to us through the indicative definitions, the words. We were trying to analyze them, understand them. This is a continuous process till thorough understanding happens and we really contemplate on it, meditate on it, and realize that Gneya Vastu with these qualities mentioned as our own self in our own self. Then, from the wrong self, we are freed because of the identity with the wrong self. Only we were all having sufferings. Now, this is actually the first vidya to be taught, moksha vidya. Then, for the artha and kama, little of the vidyas. Then, little for dharma. But now, what is it? Dharma vidya never taught, moksha vidya never touched. Only artha kama are taught. Because of artha kama too much overpowering, dharma we are not practicing also. Therefore, instead of moksha, we are getting more and more bandha only. Think about these things, dear youngsters, from now onwards. Thus, beyond your age, you grow spiritually. So, quickly you sort out the issues existing. Don't allow the new problems to come. Keep your worldly goals and achieve them minimum and the highest spiritual. Isn't it? This is how the life's fulfillment is to be achieved. Now, in this Gneya Vastu explanation, we have seen in three shlokas so many things that are told. Just to refer them, in the shloka number 13th, Gneyam Yattat Pravakshyami. I am going to tell you what is Gneyam. Yat Gnatva Amrutam Ashnute. If you know that Gneya Vastu, you will experience immortality. What is that? Anadimatu. Second, it is called Param Brahma in the Shastras. Third, it cannot be categorized as a Sat, that is gross and subtle, Asat, that is causal. So neither cause nor effect. It is that which supports both concepts. Okay. Then next one, Sarvataha Panipadam Tato. It is the one which has hands, legs everywhere. Sarvataha Akshi Shiromukham. It has got the eyes and head and mouth everywhere. Sarvataha Shrutimatu. It is the one which has got ears everywhere. Loke Sarvam Avrutya Tishtati. It is the one which is permeating the whole world and supporting. Then comes little subtler points. What is that? Sarvendriya Guna Bhasam. It is expressing as every indriya's functioning. So every indriya and its guna, that means capacity and functioning, is an abhasa, is a reflection about the present pure self or the Paramatma or Akshara Parabrahma or the Gneyam. And in itself, Sarva Indriya Vivarjita. So every electrical equipment indicates the presence of electricity. In the electricity, neither the indriyas called as electrical equipments nor the gunas called as their functionings are there. They are not there in it. So Sarva Indriya Guna Abhasam. All electrical equipments and their functionings prove, Abhasa means prove the presence of electricity. Sarva Indriya Guna Vivarjitam. But in the electricity, the bulbs and tubes and their functionings not there. So to in and through all senses, the Paramatma is expressing as the functioning of them. In the pure Paramatma, neither they are required, therefore nor they are there. That's the meaning of Sarva Indriya Vivarjita. Therefore, recognizing him first, Indriya Vivarjita, by keeping away or transcending the Indriyas. After that, you know, in and through that, he alone is expressing. Then, even though he is expressing through them, Asaktam, he is not attached to any one of them through which he is expressing. So, to Sarva Bhrutu. He is the one who does the bharanam support of every of the indriyas in every individual species, human, plant, animal, birds, any one of them, even the devatas, etc. Asaktam, it is unattached, but sarvabhrutu, it is supporting every one of them. Then finally, nirgunam. It is not having any specified gunas, lakshanas, qualities with which it can be described or talked or measured. So, to technically, nirgunam is in that sattva, rajo, tamo, guna, prakriti, maya is not there. He is beyond these three gunas. But at the same time, guna bhoktrucha. He, by his presence, allowing the gunas to function, being aware of that functioning of the gunas is his bhoktrutvam. Therefore, guna bhoktru. He is the enjoyer of the gunas by being the witness. Right? When you see the movie, you enjoy the movie by seeing a witness. No? You need not be an actor there. You need not be a role. No necessary. In the same way, the Paramatma is guna bhoktru is what? He just gives chavi to the Maya and its three gunas in going on playing the play. By witnessing it only, he is bhokta, enjoying. It is like I sing and I enjoy. My own power of singing, I am singing and I witness that singing and enjoy. Only I enjoy, nobody. So to Bhagavan and his Maya Shakti, with that all things are happening, he is enjoying his own play with his power. That is called Gneya. Then we saw in the next sloka, Bahihi Antahacha Bhutana. He is such one who is inside all the beings as the self of all of them, outside all the beings as a supporter to their upadhis. Okay, like in me, Bhagavan is there as the self, because of whom only all my hands, legs, mind, intellect are working. Outside, he alone is in the form of all the Panchamahabhutas, etc., which are supporting my Sharira, Indriya, Mano, Buddhi. This is called as Bahihi Antahacha Bhutana. Then Acharam Charam means what? In that way, the division which makes something is inside and outside. That also he is. And that division is sometimes Chara, Achara, it is Jada or Chetana. In that form also he alone is expressing. This is a very subtle thing. After 5 6 years, you will be able to grasp it if you study Gita every day. From now, Gita and classes we do here. After Gita, I'll take Upanishads for you. Why anything lesser? Now, when you're trained for Gita, you will be trained in Upanishad also. I will not tell you Chandamama story and Purana story. That you study, others are there to talk. No, I want only that to not this pure Vedanta. Then go there. But you teach us Purana and all. No, that is for oldies who can't understand anything, even this. You are bright, brilliant, sharp fellows. You know, very dynamic, such a young age. Your intellect, everything is so powerful. So you will be taught only Vedanta by me. Bahihi antah cha bhutanam acharam charameva cha. Now, if it is inside and everywhere outside and it is a in between medium because of which in and out is measured, why it is not seen then? Big question. Because sukshmatvat. It being so sublime, not catchable by any of the faculties. Like can you see with your naked eye the microbes or microns? You only have to have that special microscope. In the same way, my indriyas, my mana buddhi are very limited in their perceptions in the given field only. And the self or Paramatma doesn't belong to that field, which these indriyas and antakarana can know. Therefore, that's called sukshmatva of him. Being so, tat avigneyam. Neither by buddhi, nor by mind, nor by senses, as an object, it can be gained, it can be seen. In fact, that Gneya instrument called as mind, intellect, and senses, it is only there behind, helping them, supporting them to know something of the world. Means the self in me is there helping my eye to see the world of forms and colors. And that I in me can see the forms and colors with its capacity given. It cannot see the empowerer of it, called as the conscious self inside. Because consciousness is not like a form and color which can be seen by the eyes. That meaning of sukshmatvat. Therefore, avigneyam. It cannot be known like any object, but it is there. It is experienced as the self. Because it is avigneyam, reject all rupanama adi. And avigneyam through faculties, therefore transcend faculties also. Don't enter into sleep. That state of meditation, contemplation takes us to the experience of the self, which is Param Brahma, which is called here Gneyavastu. When that is experienced, Amrutatvam Ashnute, we experience immortality. Yajnatva Amrutam Ashnute. Okay, Sukshmatva Tadavigneya. But the most important is Durastham cha Antike cha tat. Those who never pursue that spirituality, till they continue not pursuing, they won't see that self. Therefore, how far is the self? As long as we don't try to achieve it. It can run into millions of lives also. That much duram is the self. And those who are trying to know that self, it is discovered as his own self. Therefore, it is so close to him. So much close, you can't even use the word close. It is me. My pure self, Paramatma, is so close to me that he is me only. How much is the water, the self of the wave, is close to the wave? How much close it is? कितना नजदीक है पानी जो लहर का आत्मा है लहर के लिए कितना नजदीक है वो अरे बाबा यू कांट इवन टॉक that close it is the water only which is expressing as the wave. So too, the Paramatma in me is so close to me that actually he is me only. That is the meaning. Durastascha Antike cha tat. Antike is very near. Dura is very far. So those who are qualified, those who are trying for them as close as his own self. Those who are not trying, the Ashradhalu, they are busy in Indriyas, Mana, and with them the outer perceptions, and in the loss and gain of them only they are involved. Million lives they can involve, still they are far away from this self. Now comes the next shloka which we have to study today, the shloka number 18. Okay, let us chant it 4 times. Plus 2, 6 times. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञ विभाग योगः सप्तदश श्लोकः श्रीभगवानुवाच अविभक्तं च भूतेषु अविभक्तं च भूतेषु अविभक्तं च भूतेषु अविभक्तं च भूतेषु विभक्तमिव च स्थितं विभक्तमिव च स्थितं विभक्तमिव च स्थितं विभक्तमिव च स्थितं भूतभर्तृ च तद् ज्ञेयं भूतभर्तृ च तद् ज्ञेयं भूतभर्तृ च तद् ज्ञेयं भूतभर्तृ च तद् ज्ञेयं ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च टुगेदर श्रीभगवानुवाच अविभक्तं च भूतेषु विभक्तमिव च स्थितं भूतभर्तृ च तज्ज्ञेयं ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च अगेन श्रीभगवानुवाच अविभक्तं च भूतेषु विभक्तमिव च स्थितं भूतभर्तृ च तज्ज्ञेयं ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च. Like if you are a serious student of your physics, having come home, you make your own notes. Chemistry, you will do a homework of it. Mathematics, you will just revise whatever is said. Literature, you will just go through that poetry and prose. If you are not interested, come home, throw the book. Same way, if you are interested in learning the knowledge given to us by Krishna through Gita, you will, having gone home, make your own notes of every of the topic developed. Now the latest is the lakshanas, the qualities, the indicative definitions of the Gneya being discussed. Point 1, point 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you are really interested, you will write them. And occasionally, once in 2 3 days, browse through them, then your knowledge becomes pakka, not otherwise. If you forget as and when whatever is heard or taught, then we remain as we are only. Never will be able to grow in our maturity in Gita Jnana. Many people, that's how, attend to so many Mahatmas lectures, but they remain as they were as earlier because they have never done the homework of the Mananam, Chintanam, grasping the knowledge, owning the knowledge, implementing the knowledge, and thus being blessed by the knowledge. They don't do. Are you also belonging to same category? Then you also can go on listening, but the knowledge never comes to you. Without knowledge, how can you practice? Without practice, how can there be the transformation from a person of ignorance and bondage to a person of wisdom and liberation? बताओ. सो देयरफॉर लिखना है एक एक, नहीं तो वो माइंड ना हमको चीटिंग करता है. हाँ, समझ गए कहते हैं, लेकिन भूल बाती है वो. Then you are back to same word. If we also are like the same people in the world who have never studied Gita, what is the meaning of our studying Gita? What is the use, benefit, purpose? है ना, ये ज्ञान हमको लाना, बदलाव लाना है हमारे अंदर, और हमको इवॉल्व करना है ना. अब नहीं करोगे तो कैसा? ठीक है, डू दैट होमवर्क लिटिल बिट एंड घबराओ मत. By gaining this knowledge, adding this knowledge to our life, we are only becoming richer and richer in our goals and achievements and our responses to the world. Our miseries will get reduced only, happinesses will grow only, because knowledge has never deceived or cheated anybody. It is only ignorance and delusion and wrong notions and wrong imaginations, wrong actions which are born when the knowledge is not there. They are the ones cheat us. Okay. Now in this verse today we chanted 17th one. One, mm, mm, three things are told. Two pairs are there and one is non-pair. Is all. So the three things are told to us. First one we'll exhaustively study today. What is that? Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu, but vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. So the literal meaning is, first, it is there in every being. Bhuteshu. Second is what? Though it is there in every being, it is not separated, broken, made into pieces or parts. But those who don't have this subtle vision, I am underlining this word subtle vision. Underline, quotes, italics, capitals. Those who don't have that subtle vision. For them, it appears as if it is divided, differentiated, separated. Wow. It is there in all beings. First one. Though it is there in all things and beings, yet it is never differentiated. अविभक्तम भूतेश भूतेश मीन सब में है अविभक्त मीन्स विभक्त नहीं हुआ भक्ति में विभक्त मीन्स डिविजन इट इज नॉट गॉट विभाजन नहीं हुआ उसका बट विभक्तम स्थितम but seen and accepted by the non-subtle or gross people as if it is divided. And the word main is what? Those who don't have the subtle vision, which goes beyond the gross vision. And a very simple example, the clay is there. Clay example is easier, no? With that clay, that pot maker made 10 pots. Okay, 10 pots. Now, Bhuteshu, in all the 10 pots, Sthitam, is the mud is there or not? In all the 10 pots, is the mud there or not? Question. Yeah, very much there. Now, being in 10 pots when the mud is there, has it got divided? Think about it. This is a subtlety. It did. It always remained as mud only. That's why if you break all the pots, again mix them, then the one mud only will remain. For that, you need not break. You should understand. That understanding is subtlety. That acceptance that even though it has taken shape of 10 pots, names, still the mud is one only. This understanding and acceptance is called subtlety. Non-understanding, non-accepting. Therefore, this pot is different, that pot is different. The difference maintenance because of the rupa and nama, name and form, is called as grossness or ignorance. So by itself, though Paramatma appears in the form of the millions of names and forms, he never got differentiated or broken or separated. He is the same. But the ones whose attention is on the part's name and part's form, vibhaktam iva, he accepts it that it is different. Then he'll go on fighting. कि ये बढ़िया है वो बढ़िया नहीं है और ये अच्छा है वो अच्छा नहीं है. All that he fights with. There is nothing good or bad in this world. What is there in the world is something is useful or not, required or not. That's it. You understood? No, the small pot is good or a big pot is good. Wrong, hai bhai. What is needed for you? If your family is bigger one, then the big pot is required. If family तुम्ही दोनों है मियाँ बीवी, एक काफी है घड़ा लड़ने को, ओढ़ने को. Don't you understand it? In this world, there is nothing good or bad. Everything is it helping us for evolution or not? That which helps, we call it as good. But that good is secondary. Though it doesn't help, it harms us, is called bad. And good and bad are the ones which create raga and dvesha. Then we are lost. Don't allow it to form it. Good bad opinion nikal do life में से. Then there will be no raga, no dvesha. There is no samsara. Something is useful for my work and not useful. Useful है तो use करो उसी के लिए. It's called dharma. Useful नहीं है तो side पे रख दो. Isn't it? This is called utility value. Who will do this? The one for whom the goal is Gneya Vastu Paramatma. The one who has not chosen the Gneya Vastu Paramatma as a goal, for him the world is goal. Then the good and bad and all that calculations, frustrations come to them. Clear? This is the first thing. Avibhaktam cha bhutesh. It is there in all beings, but non-differentiated. But those attention is on the form and name, vibhaktam iva, as if this is separate from that, this is different from that, sthitam is accepted by. But the one who has got subtle vision, he will see like small waves, ripple, bubble, big wave. In all of them, one water alone is there. For whose drushti is on the water. The one whose drushti is on the wave, then he talk as small wave, big wave. birth of wave, death of wave, small, big wave is eating the smaller wave. All of that talks by the one whose attention is on the form and name and qualities. But what it is expressing through that, the one whose drushti is on that, he will not calculate all these things. Understood? Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktamiva cha sthitam. Here bhuteshu means all plant kingdom, all microbes, all birds, all animals, all human beings, all the higher celestial beings of the Devatas, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Kinnaras, Kimpurushas, Siddhas, Charanas. These are all the higher level of people. There's so many are there. They are in the Swargaloka, in between Loka, and above in the Mahar Jano Tapo Satya Loka. They are there. In all these bhutams, that one Paramatma alone is there. And which Paramatma can be there in all of them? Are they are all existing or not existing? Or they are aware or not aware? Therefore, that common existence, common awareness is called God. That alone is there in everything. On that existence and awareness, different names, forms, when they are superimposed, they are different. But the drushti, superimposition will be there. Water will appear as the wave. It is you have to recognize the water in spite of the wave. The whole world be there like that. It won't change for you to recognize the self or God. Remaining the same world like that, you have to discover. Like no saint, for his sake, the world has changed. World don't change. World remains as it is. You have to change within yourself from gross to subtle, not to see the differences of name and form, but to see the substratum which is supporting every name and form. That is Gneya Vastu. That is Paramatma. That is Parabrahma. Then Bhuta Bhartru, Grasishnu, Prabhavishnu. These things we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you. Om Avibhaktanja Bhuteshu Vibhaktamiva cha sthitam Bhuta Bhartru cha tat Gneyam Grasishnu Prabhavishnu cha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now we are doing, after our third class, the fourth one. Guru Ashtakam. Yesterday we saw the second mantra. The first plus then second, third. Today is the fourth one after the introductory mantra. What is that one today? विदेशेषु मान्यः स्वदेशेषु धन्यः सदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्यः गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम् विदेशेषु मान्यः स्वदेशेषु धन्यः सदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्यः गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किं ततः किम्. So somebody comes and telling Videsheshu Manyah, so much respectful, reverential, welcomed by different countries. They give their own civilian awards. देखो हमारे पीएम जहाँ भी जाते हैं उनको उस देश का प्रेस्टिजियस अवार्ड देते हैं. अब तक उनको 15-20 तक मिले हैं. And for all very important meetings he is invited. We also invite other foreigners. अभी 26 जनवरी after 3 days, today is 23, sorry, next month 26 January. So some foreign dignitary. US president is invited but he may not come. Next year is the elections in India, Russia, America, 5 countries. The whole world scenario is going to change depending on who wins where. Anyway, so Videsheshu Manyah. In foreign countries, he is respected, revered, welcomed, titles given, awards given, all of that. I am so, he is saying. Then second one, Swadesheshu. What about your own desha? Your own country, your own state, your own town, your own gully. Dhanya. That whatever is to be done, I have done. Therefore, I am dhanya, I am fulfilled. No complaints against me. Everybody knows ki I have done my great work. Therefore, the Videsha, their civilian awards, in India, Bharata Ratna. So the national award given, state awards, whatever are given for the best, that's given. In the profession, best thing given. Swadesheshu Dhanya. What about the outer, your general behaviors and activities? Your inner mind's good qualities. Answer is Sadachara and Vritteshu. Mattaha cha nanyaha. Mattaha means more greater than me. Nanyaha. There is nobody. As regards Sadachara, my outer disciplines and etiquettes are concerned. Vritteshu, my inner mind's purities and qualities. What more can you expect from a man than these things? And yet, if somebody comes with these things, a question is asked to him: did you develop devotion at the feet of your Guru? No. Guru Rangri Padme Mana Chet Nalagnam. If your mind has not developed devotion at the feet of the Guru, all of that, Videsheshu Manyaha Tatah Kim, Swadesheshu Dhanyaha Tatah Kim, Sadachara Mattah Anyaha Na Tatah Kim, Vritteshu Mattah Cha Anyaha Naha Tatah Kim Na. So what? So what? Therefore, developing devotion at the feet of the Guru, taught by him the spiritual knowledge, evolving in that is any day greater, nobler than doing so many great things by which outside you have name and fame, inside you are fulfilled, within your mind you have all good qualities, nature, outside you are doing the best behavior or performance. They are all great, but greater than that is the Guru Bhakti, and then Guru given spiritual knowledge, and with that discovering our Gneya Paramatma and getting liberated from all our bondages and limitations created by our own upadhis of Sharira, Indriya, Mana, Buddhi, Ityadi, and the outer upadhis. Clear? This is the glory of this shloka. Therefore, Guru Ashtakam, let us develop devotion at the feet of the Guru. Do upasana to the Guru Charana. Do the Guru Pada Sambandhi bhaktis, bhajans, and kirtanas. And all of that Guru Pada Upasana is expressed in the form of total surrender, unquestionable to the Guru, and then from the Guru seeking the sublime spiritual knowledge only, nothing short of it. This is what is our today's Guru Ashtakam mantra, and before that, our Gita, the beautiful thing we have seen, Avivaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktim cha sthitam. Before that, this synopsis of all earlier Gneya Vastus, Lakshanas given for us to meditate on him and realize. Before that, we have done our Taittiriya Aranyaka Parayanam in Krishna Yajurveda, and also our Gita, what do you call, Guru Shlokas. Before all of that, a beautiful 7 to 8 minutes of introduction we discussed regarding what to value and what not to. Let us chant these four mantras together. Om Atha Shri Guru Ashtakam. Om Shariram Surupam Yathava Kalatram Yashascharu Chitram Dhanam Meru Tulyam Guroranghripadme Manaschenna Lagnam Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Kalatram Dhanam Putra Pautradi Sarvam Gruham Bandhava Sarvametadhijatam गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं ततः किं षडङ्गादिवेदो मुखे शास्त्रविद्या कवित्वादिपद्गद्यं सुपद्यं करोति गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं विदेशेषु मान्यः स्वदेशेषु धन्यः सदाचारवृत्तेषु मत्तो न चान्यः गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे मनश्चेन्न लग्नं ततः किं some places मनश्चेन्न लग्नं गुरोरङ्घ्रिपद्मे, both are same. इधर का उधर line, इधर उधर words are same. This is how the beautiful thing Congratulations. I hope you have done the entire Gita part yesterday. मैं तो किया हूँ बाबा. All 18 chapters. Yesterday was Gita Jayanti. We'll stop here. See you tomorrow. Om Durjara Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mapniyat Shanto Muccheta Vandebhya Muktaschanyan Vimochet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu Bol Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai गीता माता की जय वेद व्यास भगवान की जय समस्त गीता आचार्य की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सदगुरुदेव भगवान की जय हर नम पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद टुडेज वैकुंठ एकादशी जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय गीता माता की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक गण की जय समस्त युवा मंडल की जय भारत माता की जय सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय।